La 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 can't hear us. This one life, baby, now. Yeah, alright. And I got a feeling.
Hello, hello, hello. How's it going, you?
You gonna join?
Okay, I'm getting ready to join you now.
I know that's what's up. How you been?
I've been good. And you?
Well, my girlfriend just broke up with me. Official.
Huh? What? Say that again?
You heard me. What did I stutter?
No, I didn't. I didn't hear you. What
Oh,
happened?
never mind. You didn't hear me? Never mind. Never happened.
Oh. Okay, nigga. You gonna be that way? Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay, tell me what happened. For real though.
Wait a minute. 5 seconds ago, you didn't hear what I said. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you in on something. The past is dead. Kill it.
Okay.
If you have to.
Okay. All I heard was
No. The
That's all I
past
heard
is
was
dead.
Officially.
Kill it
Okay,
if you
babe.
have to. Move on
Okay,
with your
babe.
life. Trust me, COVID-19 killing enough motherfuckers. I ain't too worried about drama.
All right. So what happened with your roommate? That's all I heard was official.
Well, then you heard it was official, and that works.
Okay. It's official. Alright. I'm sorry.
Are you?
It could
I
be
mean,
a good
come on,
thing.
baby.
It could
Wait a
be
minute.
not.
Wait a minute. Why are you sorry? Girl, I ain't know you was bad at darts.
Okay. Forgive me, I've been drinking.
If somebody's mama dies, I tell them my condolences.
Of course.
I don't tell them I'm sorry, because I had nothing to do with that. I'm not sorry about
that's
it.
True. Okay. When I say I'm sorry, it's another word
No,
for saying
it's
I
another,
feel
it's
for
a
you. I feel
it's
for you.
colloquialism. But I'm gonna tell you right now,
Get back here, Jacobs!
Charlie Sheen.
Yo, reporting for duty.
Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen, the guy. Right? You know who he is,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying.
No,
Yeah.
you know who he is, right?
Yeah, Charlie Sheen.
Is he sorry?
Oh no.
I've watched his interviews. Trust me. He ain't sorry about shit. He did it, he meant it. He's good.
Okay. So that's how you feel?
No, that's not how I feel. Because if I was Charlie Sheen, I'd be white with a lot more cocaine.
Wait, goddammit, I didn't know we was fighting people right now.
No, we're not fighting them. They're dying. Yeah.
Behind me? Somebody behind me?
Anointed tank. Anointed tank behind us. Very dead now. Joe, how you been, man? Dude, have you been keeping up with the up? I'm saying like all of the new stuff and the DLC and yo, TDR got a whole lot of love. Alright, so fuck the DLC. if you haven't gotten DLC, are you 57?
Yeah.
No, you went, yeah. Fuck the DLC. Are you 57? Yeah. Nah, I did that. So, where are you, Joe? Where are you? Look at me. Look at me. I'm sexy. Look at my sexness. I'm all invisible and shit. Remember? I wasn't invisible. I was gamma bursting. But my pet was doing the taunt. Now when I turned from invisible, my pet taunts. So I still have pet taunt. And he's looking good. I'm looking good. You're looking good. What's up with this face? You all visored up and shit. Like, I cannot see your old man scruff. I have no idea how old you are. Yeah, I don't trust a man with a mustache. Does he have a mustache? I don't know. I don't know. Does he have a mustache? I don't know. Oh man, have you seen the hotfix on the lob? It doesn't burst shot anymore. It's doing a semi-auto. I don't mind semi-auto lob though. I like semi-auto lob. Now I put the shot where I want them to go. Good night. Bye-bye. It was nice knowing you. Have a nice day being dead. Nah, it's a corporation. All loot, all loot. Everybody can pick up and we can share. I don't understand why you'd want to do competition with more than one person. You know what I mean? Like, if you were just trying to show somebody you were better than them, yeah, that makes sense. But if there are 4 people, why would you not have 4 sets of different loot? I've seen some pretty good stuff. Asshole. Talk to the top. Ain't never gonna stop. To the top, ain't never gonna stop. I respect your honesty, scumbag. The hell happened?
Let the hunt take you.
Slot machines now. It's slot machines now. Moxie's slot machines on Sanctuary give you all the loot.
Yeah, that's where I just got a few of them.
He's a genius. You're never gonna win against Neji because he's a genius. Why do you keep doing it to yourself? You're not gonna win against a jutsu with taijutsu. Taijutsu is useless. Nobody uses taijutsu. It's kind of there so we can say we have something else. What the fuck are you using it for? I'm using it because it's the only thing that I have to use, and I will use it to the best of my ability. And God did not put me here as a mistake. I'll be the strongest taijutsu master you've ever seen.
Here, old man. Try and catch me.
Thank you, Guy Sensei. You kept after lousy taijutsu.
My position suits. Keep them busy.
Guy Sensei, thank you. You follow me down to the gates of hell. And I know you're better than your mother, even better than you know yourself. Everybody, that perfect drug. And I can be the reason you
Yes,
get
into the fray.
on. Cause when you're on the grass, give a little shout. I'll be your pusher. Nobody saw the end of the world coming. Cause they damn sure didn't want to be quarantined with me.
Seems Aurelia's clearing house.
Well, aside from all of the people who wanted to be quarantined with me, all of the motherfuckers in the world that did want to be quarantined with me, they did not see the end of the world coming. They're like, the fuck? What are you talking about? And I was like, yo, look man, I've been prepared for Armageddon since The Walking Dead Season 1. Season 1, bro. Season 1, man. I was ready for Armageddon, Walking Dead, Season 1.
Hey, Vault Thief.
Oh, damn it. I'm trying to get the money, honey. What the hell?
Fuck it.
Feel the bloodlust.
Oh, damn, I didn't get to you back. I'm sorry. Oh, big old thing, where you at?
Yeah!
Hey, you gonna get in my face?
I heard the bling bling of the bling bling. right in front of us, pretending he wants some of it. Kirsten, don't move, I got you.
Get out my face! Ooh, he was saying, okay. This is just like...
And he's dead. Who wants to do the honors? Punch this motherfucker. Come on. Who wants to break this stupid bitch for fucking fighting us right here in the corner? Bullying! Asshole. I respect your honesty, scumbag. Yo, you ever met somebody that does not cook eggs, right? Ever?
No.
Alright, let me ask you a question. How many ways do you know to make eggs? I know about 7.
I know
Without recipes. I know 7 different ways to make eggs. Of those 7, you could take them and make Benedict Arnold. Yo, Benedict. I actually looked up how to make eggs Benedict. It's a weird, stupid thing, but rich white people would notice it. I'm not gonna say that rich white people, but rich people, because you know, white people lost out to being rich when they figured out that oil was not in America. They're like, what? We don't have all the oil? No. We got a lot of the gold, and nobody cares about gold anymore. What do you mean people don't care about gold anymore? You know, our National Reserve is full of that shit. We thought gold would last forever. Look, man. Have you ever heard the term, the spice must flow? Yeah. It's the majority of why our wars are fought. The spice must flow.
In the end, the kingdom ends up in flames and the king loses his head. Well, I got the impression that it weren't no coincidence Monty wanted me to see that play. And I thought to myself,
I use
you better be careful, Typhon.
what do you call it? Cut first build, because I don't need ammo boxes to finish the job. Eventually, you're gonna run into that time when the ammo boxes are all empty. Happens to everybody.
You've done it. That trapdoor on the stage leads right to my father's study. Hurry, you've got to search it.
No, but that's what I was saying. Season. Season is the name of the reason.
Money boxes is empty.
They're not. They're not empty. It's a game glitch.
Sure. My father said he kept all his records down there. Look for something.
The money boxes, the grenade boxes, every box, even the red boxes are going to be empty. It's a game glitch. Come on, guys. Come on. Get with your boy. Look at that. That was supposed to blow up with cash. Don't even open stuff up. Just follow me. Everything's going to be empty. Everything you open will be empty because the game's trying to generate, I guess, and it stopped generating. You know, it's got a random thing. Yeah, it stopped being random. It was like, I'm going to give you the best stuff. And then somebody else went, no, you're not. Or it was like, I'm going to give you the worst stuff. And somebody went, no, you're not. Either way, it works.
So everything empty.
Yeah.
Leaving so soon? Very well. Let me at least
got a gun in it.
I mean, go ahead, go ahead. There's a chest right here. There's a chest up there.
But so you know,
Open them.
I will get the vault key.
They're gonna be empty.
Because I'm rich. And rich people get what they want.
Yeah, this one did. That one over there did it. Just one thing though.
So it was 4 slots and only 1 was full. It's fighting. It's fighting. Yeah. If it was 4 slots and 1 was full, it's fighting. If it's 4 slots, 2 are full, it's working. If it's 4 slots, 3 are full, it's getting back. And if it's 4 slots and they're all gold, well, just shit your pants. Have you ever put an egg in the microwave? You know what that smells like, right? Yeah. You know why you never do it again? Well, I mean, aside from that. But have you eaten said egg? You put it in the microwave, you're like, I want to cook it faster. You ate it, and then afterwards you were like, you know what? This is not as good as scrambled eggs. Not at all. Not at all. Like, yo, my nigga, like, you could literally...
Tastes like damn McDonald's eggs.
Dude, I'd rather eat the McDonald's eggs because at least they put crusty, flaky croissant biscuit thingy around it. At least they trying. Yeah, that's right. Go down, motherfucker. Yeah, he was big, but being big just means you have a bigger hitbox for me to shoot. That's why I thought Tyrene's transformation into the Destroyer seemed like a limitation to me. Because she was this little teeny tiny thing before, and now she won't become this big giant monster. And I'm like, yo, you do realize you were just dodging most of the shots before. Not to mention, Spoiler was fighting with you, so it was 2 people. You dig? Yeah, she wasn't really a big monster those times that she won. You can beat a big monster easier than you beat a little person. Yo, a little dude that wants to fuck you up is going to whip your ass. A big monster that wants to kill you is going to have a lot more trouble. Now, the little dude that wants to fuck you up, notice I said dude. I don't use dude and do that. You know, do that, like, what's the one? Waiter, waitress. I don't do that. I use dude. Dude.
Oh shit.
Dude has vagina, penis. I don't care what it is. I mean, dude.
I'm on fire.
Well, stop being on fire. I mean, I could give you better advice.
Put the fire out.
No, I don't know how to put fire out yet.
Oh my god. Yeah, you do.
No, actually, wait a minute, hold up. She's right. I do. There's a grenade called It's Piss. If you throw it at yourself, all status effects that are negative on you go away. Let's find and talk Claire. I apologize. Were you guys looking to fight these motherfuckers? Cause I don't do that. I just blow them the fuck up.
Need you to go help her out with some chores and see if you can't find out what she's up to.
I don't deal in danger. This is not Danger Mouse. This is not, what's the other one? What's the other one? Darkwing Duck. Let's get dangerous. No, we're not getting dangerous. This is the safest game you've ever played. You're gonna learn what it's like to farm. For real. It's boring. Farming is boring. Most of the time, you sit there digging in the ground. Then after you dig in the ground, you're just looking at the ground, waiting for the ground to sprout something. Don't move, keep shooting. Don't move, keep shooting. Was actually a Clementine. So, back to seasoning. Did you know that you can put salt into meat and make it last longer? Where are you? I see you, Joe. Don't move. Don't move. Now, if you want something to die, add fire. If you want something to live, add season. So if you want your food to come to life, add fire and season. Because nobody likes eating live food. I know they say they do, but that's a lie. That's like some Japanese test of strength bullshit. You know, seppuku, commit suicide with your own blade. Nah, we don't need to do that. Let me ask you guys a question. Did any of you eat clams? Now, when you were eating clams, were you thinking the same thing that I was thinking when I was eating raw eggs? That I'm just doing this because other people told me it's something to do? Because I don't really like that. Bacon is... Hold on, let me ask you a question. Clams or bacon? See how easy that shit got answered? Yo, your world just got solved. You was like, yo, I thought clams was blah, 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 blah. Bacon. You know what? Fuck clams. Joe. Fuck clams. Yo, I broke my world down into two things. You remember Double Dragon?
Oh yeah.
Billy and Jimmy Lee?
Yep.
You were either first player or second player. You were either Mario or Luigi. And they both have a last name of Mario. I suggest you figure out where you want to be. Because it's Mario Mario and Luigi Mario. And the Sonic games are not named after Tails. Even though we all know Tails is invincible. You could have the most fucked up ass second player playing with you, doesn't know how to do spin dash. But they will live longer than you will, because when you run out of rings, Tails, blink, 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 comes back in the screen. How I love Sonic, how I love Sega, how I love all the two-player games. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a arcade gamer. First player was the person that put in the first quarter. It had nothing to do with who owned the system. I was so poor that the most times I played video games were at the laundromat. Then my family upgraded, got some money, and we got a Nintendo in the house. What? But by then I had 3 brothers. One was too young to play, but liked watching the screen, and the other 2 were old enough to play. And the entire time, I had to share.
Yep. I had 2 older brothers, so I was the one that always...
Yeah, so I learned very quickly, if you want your turn on the game, you gotta be good on the sticks. Otherwise, somebody else is going to get their turn.
Right. They're gonna take it from you.
Do you know how much they hated me? I would beat levels. You remember how Mario had 1 of 1, 1 of 2, 1 of 3? I would beat 1, 2, 3, 4, die on 5. And when I died on 5, here's what would happen. Shit you not. True story. Everybody be like, yo, go again. Not because I'm scared of what might happen. They wanted to do that level. They wanted to do 5. But they were like this. There's more of a chance of us seeing 6 betting on him than it is of us fighting amongst ourselves. It was literally democracy.
You like the flacker, right?
Actually, I'm a rocket launcher man.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was you that liked the flacker or...
Well, I used to use the flacker because I'm a shotgunner, right?
Right.
Because in the distance between you launching a rocket and the distance between you shooting some shots, everybody's dead, right? I mean, if they're very far away, I use the rocket. If they're very close, I use a shotgun. And in between, I have my pet. So the wheel keeps rolling. I keep the distance balance between far and close. And in between them, I've been using multiple different types of shotguns. The flacker was one of them because the flacker, I have to give it to the flacker. It covers a broad area.
Yeah.
If you mess with a flacker, it's because you're too close.
Right. For sure.
Well, you're too close and you're not Mose. Because if Mose is too close, she still hits them and herself.
Right.
Mose goes like this. 1 boom, 2 booms, 3 booms, 4 booms. By the 4th boom, they're so big that everybody is getting hit with a boom. The problem with doing that is Mose needs to be able to live through that. 75% shields and 75% health. Why do you think she has that shit, man? It's because most of the time, her most dangerous enemy is herself. Other people ain't killing Mose. Mose is tough. Yo, Mose is that chick at the bar that when the bar fight breaks out and the nigga punches her in the face, she goes and does not nothing. She just looks right at him and she's like, now it's you and I. and he's like, I thought that was gonna knock you out. And she's like, nah. I do not dissuade people from getting into bar brawls, getting into fights, defending themselves. But I dissuade them from underestimating opponents via sex, size, or age. Old people have fucked other people up. That's how they got old. Women are the only ones that can have babies. So they have very high pain thresholds. And size, nigga, my dick is lower on my body. I'm afraid of short people. They're closer to my dick. So I like fighting a tall dude because now his dick's closer to me, and I'm like, all right, finally. Finally, someone who understands my pain. Dude, I'm the guy that people are like, hey, reach that for me. And I'm like, alright, I'll reach it for you, but don't hit me in my nuts while I do it. Why? Because they're sitting right here and I know you can smell them. And I just went to the gym, took 5 steamy shits, and I have not washed. Yo, Andrew Dice Clay.
You want to hear a good joke?
Hey, if you don't smell it, I don't smell it. If you don't smell it, I don't smell it. But to bring it all back, I'm smoking a lot of weed. I'm drinking a lot of liquor. But the most important thing is I'm trying to kill time so I can get myself back together and not be a detriment to our team. Because I'm be honest with you guys, I be shooting at walls. Now I know my name is All the Walls, but I do not mean to shoot at walls. My control pulls to the left, and I'm very drunk, so I pull to the right. So on occasion, I shoot people. That's why I use autonomous fire and very big rockets.
Okay, I'm getting ready to make me another drink. Is that alright?
Girl, I thought you was drinking with me. You better clink clink. I'm drunk as fuck. Didn't I just define how I'm drunk?
Yeah.
Hold on, you guys. I don't know if you know. I don't know if you know this, but I should not operate a vehicle.
Please don't.
Nope, nope, nope. Not gonna do it.
Make me a drink. Make a
Not
drink.
because of the people I might kill, but because of the fact that I know I will survive. Have you ever met a drunk person that survived the stupidest shit in the world, and you were like, yo, how do you live? And then you thought about all the only reason they lived is because they were drunk. I'm that guy. I've done that multiple times where everybody else died and I wasn't unbreakable. I was just made of drunkenness. Oh, that sounds like such a terrible thing to have to think about. Yeah, I carry it with me every day. Yo, trust me, I got demons. But I also have alcohol, marijuana, vagina, and bacon. So now with all 4 of those, I am pretty sure I could survive to at least 250, 300 years. Something like that. You know, with America's high dollar medical system and the fact that I got God on my side, put the 2 of those together, shit, nigga, I might make it to Methuselah years 900. I do not want to get to 900 years because everybody that I like and everything that I would love would be dead already. I do not want to live forever. Sometimes I kind of want to die. Oh, that sounds so depressing. No, I mean literally, the day my mom dies, my aunt died on me already. The day my mom dies, the day my dad dies, the day my brothers die, you dig what I'm saying? Like there are very integral pieces to this me being alive thing that I'm digging with, and part of them have to deal with other people being alive and me not having to deal with their death. Not because I'm selfish, but because those motherfuckers should take better care of themselves. Look, man, My mama's already had an abortion, a miscarriage. She can deal with a few dead kids. It's not my turn.
Fancy being pummeled within an inch of your life.
I can't deal with that type of stuff. I'm about easy going, smoking the weed, having a good time. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to go to funerals and hospitals and shit. What are you talking about? Hell no. That's not me. Have you ever been to the hospital? They stink. Hospitals stink, yo. They smell like dead people and dead. There's either dead people and dead or just dead, yo. And I blame that on America. Like, Americans don't get taught to go to the doctor before it's a problem. They get taught to go to the doctor after shit's fucking up. You know? Well, oh, your heart's not working. Go to the doctor. Why didn't you go to the doctor when you were having heart palpitations? You know what I mean? Yeah. No. Fuck palpitations, man. I just want it to stop. It's still going, right? Here we go. All right, team. Push through, moke through. We got this. Moke through. Don't worry about me, I'm good. All right, let's go search this abandoned shack. Actually, there's a lot of loot on the ground, guys.
I like your
Loot. Cause I'm a killer! Cause I'm a motherfucking killer! I will put you in the dirt! You're not the first person I put in the dirt. Actually, some of them didn't get the dirt. You're so fucking naughty! Yeah, some of them didn't get the dirt. Some just got the dead part. They did not get the dirt. Yo, it got ugly, man. I will never, ever, ever. Every time I run into somebody or anybody that says I served during such and such, I don't give a fuck what they served on. Thanks for your service. Because it gets ugly. Sometimes the worst enemy you've got is your ally. You didn't kill soldiers, did you? Yeah, I killed a few of them too. Let me just put it to you this way. Hazing at a fraternity ain't shit compared to hazing in the military. The fraternity doesn't have access to grenades, bombs, guns, you know, shit that can kill you. No, we were just doing it to make sure you were tough. Whatever. You wanted to know if I was tough? You could just ask.
Let them hear your rage.
You'll get yours.
Yeah. All right, team. Move as one. Move as one. Round the corner. Round the corner. Here we go. We're going in.
Ah, you found a chest.
Yeah, grab the loot. But I'm talking about when we go into the search abandoned shack. I just don't want anybody going there by themselves. You know, that whole nine. Alright, we got one more. Joe's picking up stuff. Chill. Hold it tight. Hold it tight. We're about to go in.
I just got a couple I gotta get rid of to get these two here.
Okay, I'm gonna have a drink. Why you do that?
No. We're actually still in combat. Do not have a drink.
No, I'm telling. He said he was dropping something, so I was gonna have a drink while you drink.
Yeah, no. Definitely sip, sizzle.
Hunt takes all.
Roll up.
Him dead.
Tripping. Very, very dead. That's real dead. Wow, something damn dead.
Look here.
Put a on it. That is not good as good. How long ago do you think it was that humans learned that fire could make food different? You know, because think about it. Humans weren't always putting fire on food. You know what I mean? What, 1,000 years? 2,000? 4,000? If you're one of them flat earthers, you only think the world existed for 6,000 years. So there can't be much more than that. But me personally, I think that humans figured out the fire, salt, what's the other one? Yo, you know if you water shit down, it changes it? You could take some shit and just water it down. And I mean like poisonous food that should kill you. Just gets a little spicy. Maybe about to get in it. Over yonder. Everything's funny. All that ain't with no money. So anyway, back to what I was saying. I literally had a I don't want to call it argument, because we didn't argue. We just disagreed. I had a disagreement for a person about cooking, and the entire time I was like, yo, are you disagreeing with me because I'm doing what I'm doing? And they're like, no, I'm disagreeing with you because you're not letting me do what I do. And I was like, nigga, you already did what you was gonna do. You literally did what you were gonna do. The food is cooking. So, what else are you gonna do with it? It's on the skillet. Hold up. It's on the skillet. The fire is on the skillet. The skillet is heated up to the appropriate amount to sizzle. What else are you going to do? Because we all know like this, once you sear the meat, once you start putting flame to meat, it seals up.
Right.
It does not receive anything else. It puts stuff out. No, I was gonna put stuff on after that. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. You're not lying to me. You're lying to you, because the moment the fire starts to touch the meat, you know you could just eat it. It's called tartare. Nah, that's not how it works. Alright, you're right. That's not how it works. And I'm just making this up. But the whole entire time, the person is sitting there telling you, no, you're not listening to me. And I'm like, yo, you're not listening to me. I'm looking at the evidence in front of me. I'm not listening to your intent. Your intent, yo, come on now. Everybody in the world wanted to make a cake. Let me ask you this. How many cakes have you baked? I haven't baked many cakes. It's because it's very difficult. There's a lot that goes into making that motherfucker take a shape. They don't want to do that. I mean, they'll cook and be tasty, but they won't be pretty. Nah, man, fuck all that shit, man. Motherfuckers don't want to dig you down on delicatessen. I'm like, cool, no problem. But guess what? You ain't changing what I'm saying or what I'm doing. I'm a delicatessen, a connoisseur. I make good food. I make good character classes. I make good builds. I put the spice in the life. What the fuck are you talking about? No, beep. Because you know what? You're right. I have no idea what I'm talking about. No, you're not. Yo, you went, I'm dying. Alright, no, you're not. Yo, right when you went, I'm dying. I was like, no, you're not. Dude, my favorite thing in the game is to save my teammates. Why? Because trust me, I figured out how to kill people a long time ago. My favorite thing is to save my teammates. Killing these dudes? Shit. I do that on Tuesday. Better than last year's cat on toast. Better than last year's cat on toast. Nope. The game's glitching. We're gonna have to restart. Remember how earlier it did that? Then it fought its way back.
Let the hunt take you.
It's waiting for us to get inside the house. Wait a minute. Why are we even doing this? We're supposed to go to Wainwright. That's why they're a blank. We're not even supposed to be here. Let's go to Naughty Peak. We're cool. We're cool. Yo, the chests are empty because the game was like, what are you guys doing here? You remember Ron Burgundy, Anchorman? He was like, you're not Ron. What are you guys doing here? Yo, you're not Ron. What are you guys doing here? Dude.
So you spoke with my sister and lived to tell the
That was a
tale.
good one.
Never mind the harpy.
Couple of them. There's like a couple of them.
Keep moving. Ta-ta! Oh dear me, no. Don't believe I'll be saying that again.
Still can't believe the Calypsos murdered my father. I need to get my record player working, but you know Aurelia's gonna send all those damn songs behind us. If we're gonna last long.
You ever did the raw egg thing?
I'm talking to Jake
I did.
resistance.
For about a week.
Time to take back
And then I realized that eggs do not deserve to be eaten that way.
I hired a gunslinger named Clay to let me. He's waiting for
Eggs they never did nothing wrong to me to be eaten that way.
Terribly sorry, I thought you said something. Carry on then.
And you don't get that much protein from it.
6 is such a mess right now.
It's a mental thing. You don't even get that much protein from it.
Thank you, Vault Hunter.
Yo,
I
literally,
can't imagine
literally,
how
here's what happened.
sisters' private
I gained
indiscretions flaunted around.
weight,
The public wants
but it
trouble
was
him enough.
water
Good
weight.
place for this, such as a
You know what I mean?
some sort of
If you're a wrestler can tell you. Just because it's muscle doesn't mean it's sinew. Doesn't mean it's cord muscle. That'd be water weight muscle. If you're one of them weightlifters. Dude, I'm not trying to bench press 350 pounds. I'm trying to pin a guy that weighs 200. It's a totally different mathematic.
Missions here.
The 350 pounds are just sitting in one spot. They're not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? The 200-pound guy, 150 pounds less, is doing way more. What about the 45-pounder deeper? That motherfucker who's down there at the one motherfucking the 155. Seems like he's just a featherweight. Trust me. Size does not win fights. I've watched heavyweights get their ass whipped by feathers.
Made you look.
I've watched the heavyweight go in with the heavyweight style. I'm gonna swing, 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 and block, block, block. And here's what happened. He swung, the guy dodged. He swung, the guy dodged. He swung, the guy dodged. He blocked, blocked, blocked. And he thought that eventually after block, 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 he'd get a swing in again. It never happened. This guy weighed 200 plus. The other guy weighed 100 even. And I'm talking about 100 even is 20 up and 20 down. So an 80 pounder can fight 100 and a 120 pounder can fight 100. But a 120 pounder can't fight an 80. You dig? He was in the even rank. He was weight enough that he was so light, so slim, that if you put a wig on his ass and bent him over in prison, you would not have that much of a problem raping him.
Wow.
And the other dude outweighed him by double. And we're all in there fucking around, you know, we're drunk and we're martial artists, we're boxers and we're fighters. And this little 100-pound nothing beat a fucking heavyweight.
I have no heart to give
He swung, he swung, he swung, he swung, and when he got to the point where he couldn't swing those big arms anymore, when he went to rest, he never got the rest. Dude started it was like watching somebody play the piano. You know how fingers hit different keys?
Yeah.
Each hit was a different spot. He punched the floating rib on the right, the floating rib on the left, the floating rib on the right, the sphincter. How'd you punch him in the ass? If you've ever watched somebody who's afraid to get hit by the other person, when they start to curl up into the fetal position, they expose their anus. He uppercutted this guy in his ass.
Damn. Wow.
It did not make him jump, but he jumped because he got uppercutted in his ass. So he went, ah! He went, ah! He grabbed his ass and everything. Ah! And when he grabbed his ass, the little dude jumped in the air and did, and went box, 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 box. Because his arms finally stopped covering his head. When his arms went down to grab his ass, the moment they went down, he went left ear, right ear, left ear, right ear, left ear, right ear, left ear, right ear, left. He laid into him. And finally, this big dude is bleeding. Nose, lips, ears. I'm pretty sure he was bleeding out of his ass. I did not check. Nose, ears, mouth, and I'm pretty sure he was bleeding out of his ass, but I didn't check. And he finally did this. Pat, pat. Pat what? The mat. You know how you pat the person normally to tell them stop this lock? No, he patted the mat. He's like, please, somebody throw in the towel. This little motherfucker's killing me. Somebody get this goddamn marsupial off of me. There's a Wolverine in the ring with me. I have honey, and there's a honey badger. But they're so tiny. You're bigger than them. Fuck them up. I've been trying to tell people this as a martial arts instructor my entire life. Do you know how big your eyeball is? Do you know how big your heart is? Now I want you to take those two things, your heart and your eyeball, compare them with people who are bigger than you. You know they're not much bigger? A person could outweigh you by 100 pounds and their eyeball could be the same size. So why are you fighting all of the rest of that person? Why don't you just fight those eyeballs?
Someone give me a hug. Any takers?
It's really hard to become a Zatoichi in a day. A lot harder to become a Zatoichi in a fight. A Zatoichi is a blind samurai, a person who has taken their liability of sight and enhanced it with their blindness to re-instruct their ability to use the sword. Normally, they already had the sword. Now, if you had trained a blind person to use a sword, I have no idea what they call that. Normally, it's a sumo. They're normally blind and castrated at birth, and then put in a pit, and they just crush whatever comes down there. Yeah, he's making that one up, right? He's got to be making that up. You mean they used to blind and castrate people and use them as guards? Yes. They're some of the best guards in the world. Why? They don't know anybody. They just kill people that come in this area. Well, I mean, why would they kill people that come in this area? Well, because you have balls and you can see. 2 reasons. That's all I need. How do you know I have balls? How do you know I can see? I don't, but I'm assuming that because I don't have balls and I'm blind. Yo, well, That shit sounds really kind of crazy. You just making that shit up. Alright. I'm just making up that the original daimyo guards were blinded, castrated, and put in dark pits.
So you met my sister.
I guess I have a really good imagination.
There's the clever bastard who went toe-to-toe with the hobby and survived.
So, are we supposed to meet Clay at Reliance or what?
I don't know.
Nah, we can't do that, dog. You know what's gonna happen. Somebody's got to get a vehicle. Come on, guys. I know you weren't just sitting here listening to me pontificate about how fucked up the world is and shit. Somebody had to be masturbating. One of you was masturbating. Please tell me somebody was happy. I couldn't help myself. Please tell me somebody was masturbating. I couldn't help myself. I had to. Yo, is that hair gel? Thank you. There's something about Mary. I don't know what it is, bruh, but there's something about it. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey, be still. Be still.
Where are you guys?
I just jumped in the car.
I see Jose Mayo and wait, Joe, turn around.
Oh, you met the newest member of our growing family. Brilliant. That bitch is ice cold. She tried to kill her own brother. Can you imagine? Anyway, we're getting close to the Great Vault.
Please,
Whoever opens
welcome
it will
to
be the
the
most
service.
powerful being in the universe.
Please, welcome to the
Get
service.
that, don't you, superfan? Wanting to be the brightest star in the sky? With a galaxy of followers shouting your name?
If we don't need no
Well, it's
water,
not gonna
let that
happen. The
motherfucker
Great
burn.
Vault is mine.
Uh-oh, what the what?
Easy.
I'm no fighter.
Easy. I'm no fighter.
I'm more of a people person.
I'm more of a people person. Smuggler, gunslinger,
Over here, Paul.
people person.
Here you are.
Name's Clay. I suppose you and I are here to start a Jacobs business. Mind telling me who I'm working with?
Mose, I kill people for justice and loot and fun and stuff. Yo, wait a minute. Yo, Mose, wait. I kill people for justice and loot and fun and stuff.
Don't know what Wainwright told you about me, but that don't
So
matter.
basically, she kills
Got a town
people.
to free and
Yeah, right.
All right, here we go. Doors opening. There's gonna be some people in here. Fuck them up.
You bandits down there, Vault Hunter. Show me how you kill.
Help me if you can. Resistance is not the way I'm wired, so could you please help me understand? Into all these replicant desires, you're lying to yourself again. Suicidal and desire. Let me know when you guys are ready. Tons of loot all over the place.
You take care of the riffraff. Jacob loyalists. Wainwright said the seal you captured.
Here we go. Neck and self-destruct one moment at a time. What's your rush now? Everyone will have a state of sight.
Hope springs eternal. Read it on the love letter once. Guy killed a
Okay,
lucky man,
it
I guess.
drama queen.
Freedom ain't free.
Mrs. Perfect number living narcissistic. So, just in case you guys come across one, I'm looking for a cut first, the action skill cooldown. It will complete my engine.
I'm almost in.
It's good to you, precious.
Still ain't cracking. Might require
Who
some
got me?
encouragement.
Did I kill myself? God damn it.
On my way. Don't move.
I done killed my damn
You ain't
self.
fighting you yet.
Because you're one of the most dangerous people on the map. We were just having that conversation. Mose does more damage to herself than anybody else does to her. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to kill Mose. She's really tough. Except if you're just gonna stand there and let her shoot you and herself.
I done hurt my own damn self.
Yo, Mose does more damage to herself than anybody else. Trust me.
Nice work.
I've watched Moses.
You find that gunsmith
Even the
dog?
best Moses
Didn't see him.
still hitting themselves because they do a lot of
Damn,
big boom.
We gotta find dog. Let's get
So
to this
you're
revolution
either
first. One
immune,
problem
resistant, or just lucky.
at a time. Smart shooting. Electricity's like a wild stout. Piss on it.
That's Dalton's personal cash, but we ain't getting in there without the master gunsmith himself. Let me see if I can locate him.
While I'm looking for dope, watch my ass. Which is to say, don't let me get shot in it. Language ain't speaking. Just dead.
Right now, we've got to secure town. We came to fight because they came to die.
Nothing stick with somewhere far away from here. If you choose to pull the trigger, do it somewhere all the way from here. On a train going nowhere, it make you care. Tell me you like getting hit in the face. Go ahead, tell me. Now I'm invisible, and you can't figure out where I am, so you're getting shot with rockets! They care. Now. Get out of here. Got no money. Good job, team. That's how we handle it. That's how we handle it. I'm on you. Joe, don't move, bro. I got you.
Fortune, which I will earn by doing that, because I accumulate wealth in my sleep. That's what rich people do.
Hey, that's why every team has a wall.
Let's fill our cups with bandit blood.
I'm here just in case. You know, you don't really need me. Just in case.
For the Calypsos!
And he loves the party.
My dear business partner, are you sure your family is up to the task? I don't want to use the words blistering incompetent.
Beacon one for can't take much more. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 1, nothing wrong with me. 2, nothing wrong with me. 3, nothing wrong with me. 4, nothing wrong with me. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Oh. You seal the skin, blood and bone. You're all by yourself, but you're not alone. With me again. This is the end. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 2, nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. That's what you get for being made of iridium, you stupid bitch. Blood and bone, you're all by yourself, but you're not alone. Now you're here, in my hate, and some of fear. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Oh! You let the body set up, bro. You let the body set up. 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 ball, the ball, the ball, the ball, the. I respect your honesty, scumbag. Woo! Look at all of our loot. Let's get it on. Hey yo, devil's little sister. Went down, let it turn to stop. Joe, this is your fault.
And the town is
I blame this on you.
I gotta hand it to you, Vault.
All that goddamn operative shit. Your sentinels and your shields and shit. Fucking making these guys turn into stars. yeah, making these guys turn into stars. Alright, guys, I don't want to sound like the leader of the group, but I say we take a good 5 minutes to pick up loot, get ourselves in order, because I'm sure you found something in this fight. At least one piece of something. And don't forget, Walls is looking for a cut purse with action skill cooldown. What are you guys looking for? Iridium artifact specific. Yo. Wow. You know what's funny? When you're levels later and you find the item that you're looking for somebody a level. And you're like, yo, I was looking for that.
You mind your business.
Wow. Just so many gold items. I don't know where to start looking.
There's so much to pick up though, it's gonna take
Yeah, wait, you said it's so much to pick up. Like, you doing the same thing. I'm thinking like, yo, for real, if even a fifth of this shit is worth keeping in my vault, I gotta throw some stuff away. I actually came to this place, man. If it's not current, and I mean by current, I mean like if it's not 57 or something that I'm gonna give to a friend and be like, yo, here you go. I don't keep things because I've got way too much shit. Like, I am the grenade mod master. I have all of the grenade mods. You don't have them all? Yeah, I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? You don't have them all? Yeah, I'm trying, man. At least he's trying. There's so many goddamn grenade mods. The biggest thing is once you get up to a good roll of a gun, you're trying to get the right anointment. And then you're like, why'd you give me while in midair on my sniper? And then give me consecutive hits on my on my rocket launcher. Like, yo, I done took the midair on my rocket launcher and consecutive hits on my sniper. You gotta get the right anointment. It's so tedious, but it's worth it. Because when you finally get it, you start busting off. When I was a little boy, my two favorite guns in the game right now are the Lob and the Scourge. The Destructo Spinner works if you are capitalizing Elemental. It's really good. It's not a bad gun. It's just, I am, like, when I say I punch people, I don't punch them in their face. I punch people in their eye. You know what I mean? I gave up punching a whole fucking face a long time ago, yo. There's a lot of face to punch. Fuck that shit. You want to really get your point across, punch them in their eye or their nose. I guarantee you, eye or nose, they're gonna start listening to what you have to say. Now, the funny thing about that is, afterwards, if you really want to conduct a conversation, it's too late. You just punch them in their eye. Oh, they're hearing you, but they ain't listening.
rest of that gold. Song before I killed him.
I'm pretty sure the greatest gift my mom gave me was the ability to cook.
Thinking about getting back to it.
Burning food is not cooking.
Hell no, it ain't.
How you doing? You mind your business.
I mean, there are animals who will eat it raw.
Right.
They're called French. My bad. No, I don't hate the French. I don't hate you French people. But steak tartare is a French term.
What was I doing?
So, there are animals who will eat it raw. My nigga. Burning food is not cooking it.
You've got enemies, and I've got ammo.
Adding fire to food is not cooking. That's just adding fire to food. Nigga, I gotta add fire to anything. Hannibal Lecter used to cook people, and motherfuckers didn't know they were eating people. That shit should fuck with you. Okay? That should fuck with you. You know why it should fuck with you? Because what are you eating? Nah, I'm eating... Exactly. Exactly. What are you eating? Because as far as I'm concerned, if Hannibal Lecter's cooking it, I don't give a fuck if it's people. If Hannibal Lecter's cooking it, it's going to taste delicious.
Oh.
But yo, some other people would just have you eating burnt human. And I'm going to tell you right now, burnt human don't taste good. Don't smell good. That's not cooking. That's just adding fire to a human.
Now where did I put that?
You know, sunny side up eggs actually have to be cooked at a certain temperature. You don't just toss an egg onto a skillet.
Now why not spend it?
To get the yolk to rise above the white to a point where you can have the white around the yolk, you have to cook it at a certain temperature. This eludes people who just add fire to food. Yo, you know what's funny though? If you say it to their face, they get real offended by it. Like, yo, you mean I can't cook? Fuck you mean, what do I mean? Are you mad at me for knowing that that's just you adding fire to food? Or are you mad at you for not knowing how to cook?
How you doing? You mind your
Because I can eat potato chips all day long. Trust me, dog. Trust me. If you got enough potato chip bags, you will shit potato chips and have no problem with it. There's got to be the right flavor. Doritos, I think they call it.
Well, it's your funeral.
Now where did I put that?
Better than putting it in the loose box. I already put a lot in there.
Now where did I put that gun? Oh.
But I think I'm gonna be able to go and play a bunch of fucking slot machines for 6 hours and just get shit.
Ammo. Without it, you're just a schmuck with a paperweight.
Hey, you guys, I'm about to back out for a second. I'll be right back.
Support